Welcome back to the channel, guys. Make sure you guys hit that like button, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more videos like this, and let's get right on to it. So today I'll be going over Dragon Ball Super Manga chapter number 46. And this chapter, start to finish, thoroughly entertained. It picked up right where we left off with Moro versus Vegeta. Moro in the last chapter had already absorbed practically the life energy of the planet, and the Namekians and Goku and Vegeta as well. So the fight persists with Vegeta and Moro going, head to head with each other, still continuing to drain. Goku joins the fight and doesn't really add much to the fight actually. Moro kind of makes quick work of him, like it's no problem to him at all. And Moro makes a statement stating that the longer you guys fight, the worse this will turn out for you. And it really starts to show as the fight progresses. Their moves are getting weaker, they're getting slower. Goku can't even utilize instant transmission because originally they were going to try to teleport, back to the Galactic Patrol ship. That's not happening. Moro even let them know that those two weren't even a threat from the beginning, and basically manhandles them. He drains the both of them completely of all their strengths, wipes them out. I mean, they're both kind of like on the ground, dead basically. I mean, well, on the brink of death. So Moro then decides to initiate his original plan, which is to collect Dragon Balls. He talks to Cranberry. Cranberry is kind of like locating where some of the other Namekian villages are, and Moro goes off to go find the Dragon Balls. So while that's happening, Bulma, lo and behold, I guess Vegeta hasn't been home for a week. She's freaking out. She's stressing. She's like, "Where's my husband?" Calls what is his name? The Galactic Patrol guy. Forgot his name. That's how irrelevant he is. Calls him, and apparently they have each other's personal cell. They go back and forth for a little bit, and then it fast forwards over to the battlefield where Goku and Vegeta are left wiped on the ground, completely wrecked. And one of the Namekians comes over and starts to nurse him back to health. And they kind of start discussing strategy, like, how are we going to be able to beat this guy? So later on in the chapter, Moro is now fighting against the other Namekian, like the top Namekian warriors. And they mentioned a couple of things that were interesting to me. So if 12 Namekians assimilate together, they become extremely powerful. And that's how they've been able to defend their planet for quite some time. The only thing that, once again, raises an eyebrow is like, yes, we saw Piccolo assimilate with Nail, but we didn't really see the Namekians assimilate when Frieza got there. Now, they may have assimilated prior to Frieza getting there, but we didn't see any mention of that. So if they could have theoretically done this before, then Frieza would have been no problem, because just by Piccolo fusing with Nail, he was able to overpower a second form Frieza. But enough of that side rant. So the Namekians assimilate, and they charge full force to Moro. And when I tell you, Moro is just so unbothered by these chain of events. I mean, he makes quick work of that Namekian, which really sucks, because it's just like, dang, is there any other race in that universe that actually has some type of battle strength? The Namekians have really good healing and magical abilities, but when it comes to combat strength, the only one who's worthwhile is Piccolo. And I thought this would have been a great opportunity to show off what Namekians can really do in battle, and to see Moro just one-shot them, really disappointing. Now, two things with that. Yes, I'm disappointed that the Namekians got one-shotted, but it could just be a testament of Moro's power, because by him draining Goku and Vegeta, it actually reverted him back to his more youthful form. He looks really cool. Like, the more he reverts back, I'm just like, ooh, he looks really intimidating, really powerful, really sinister. And I just like the overall design of Moro. He's just I said this in my last video, he's such a unique character as far as his overall abilities. So that's basically it for that chapter. He's basically beating everybody up at this point. I'm curious as to see what's going to happen in the next chapter. It's not looking too great for them. He's got abilities that they just cannot compete against head on. He did mention that Goku and Vegeta did a very good job facing against him, and he hasn't been pushed that far since his fight with, he calls it the Lord of Lords, which is the Supreme Kai. that Majin Buu had absorbed all those years ago. So I guess that's noteworthy, but he's clearly not too bothered. And I forgot to mention, Beerus and Whis notices what's going on, and Beerus kind of pays it no mind. He's just kind of like, I'm just glad there's other planetary busters out there who can do my job for me. You can see how indifferent Beerus really is to like the things that go on in the universe. I'm sure probably in the next couple chapters, him and Whis will pop up like they always do and observe. But yeah, Moro's very lucky Beerus doesn't get involved, because Beerus is kind of like the cheat code to that universe. You know, if you call Beerus, he could just destroy you. But other than that chapter, I liked it. It was a really good read. I'll probably read it over again a couple days from now, because I really enjoyed it, and I kind of want to do a deep dive on each panel. But let me know what you guys think about this chapter in the comments section below, and like always, you guys hit that like button, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more videos like this, and you guys have a great rest of your week.